Yeah, I ended the stream for a picture. But here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Okay. I think it's working properly now. Let me check, double check. Hi. Ask away, baby. Can you hear me well? Or do I need to check it? Let me see. I'm doing like a quick spiritual chat because you guys, I have no time to do readings lately. I'm busy doing something. And it's only temporary, okay? So don't freak out. And I am drained energetically, so I'm not going to do readings and, you know, not do proper readings. So let's chat. Okay, so you can hear me, that's good. Hi. Yeah. I'm okay, just, you know, one of those things. I'm actually going to bed soon. Like, I'm just gonna chat, and then in few hours, I'm gonna go to bed. Did my internet just die? Is it lagging on your side? Nope, it's good. All right, good, good. All right. Anubhav. I'm not an astrologer. Whew. So what's up? You tell me. We're doing spiritual questions. Spirituality talk only, baby. That's how we do. We don't shallow talk here. We go deep from the beginning. Go ahead. Your spiritual gifts? Hi, me here now. That's good. I love Scorpios. Scorpios are like my favorite water sign. Depends on the question. It's in the title, is it not? Is it not in the title, you guys? Let's not get confused. Spiritual questions. Spiritual questions. Spiritual questions. Spiritual questions only, baby. Haven't looked. Okay. It's in the description, but they gotta click the 3 dots in the top. Oh. Oh, really? Because it's showing in the shorts, right? Is it like when you scroll, you don't really know what the person is talking about or what the title is about, right? That sucks. How are you supposed to know if you're just scrolling? That makes no sense. YouTube needs to change that. I thought you could see the title. Oh, I see. Okay, you guys, press the 3 dots so that you know what we're talking about. No, YouTube needs to change that. They need to change that. Otherwise, how will people know what they're watching? I mean, the person is not going to say all the time what they're going to talk about, right? Devil energy is also spiritual, baby. Dark is spiritual. I see 111 so far beyond coincidence, it's insane, even on timers now. Yeah. Yeah, it's trying to say something to you. Advice for reading tarot first time. I guess familiarize yourself with the, basic meaning of the cards. But I would always advise that you use your intuition when reading the cards. You know, when people tell you you have to kind of like do it the traditional way. No, trust your intuition. Hi, Rita. It depends what the high priestess is in your personal life. So, wait, who am I talking to? Miridan, yes. So when you pull a card for yourself, especially, it is kind of like tailored for you. So, what is going on in your life that signifies the high priestess energy? High priestess energy for me is the knowledge that is beyond physical, the knowing, okay, which is what people call clair cognizant, the knowing, the higher self that knows all. So what is it trying to tell you, or what is your higher self trying to tell you when you pull that card? So that is why I say use your intuition when reading tarot, because it has meaning. Not every card has got the same meaning every time. Plus, if you pull other cards, it has like a combination of meaning, right? Do you think spiritual people get tested? Oh, yes. Because you have to kind of like go through. I mean, here's the thing. Everyone is supposed to be tested and everyone is supposed to be more spiritual. So whatever level that you are on, you will continue to receive challenging situations in order to be tested, in order to advance, in order to expand. Your higher self is you. Your spirit guides is other spirits. Your higher self is your soul. So when you get like, your consciousness is basically a partial or a part of the whole package. That's how you imagine it, right? But your like the higher self is everything that you have within you, within your past lives, within your future lives. You know everything. You know you know the script, you know the movie, you've seen it all. You get reconnected fully to your higher self in death and in birth. But when you are in a body, you can only carry a friction, which is your consciousness, in the body, in the consciousness. Wait, just a second, I need my water. Need my water. Thanks, Rita. I enjoy this, like you guys. You have no idea. Like this for me is like very fulfilling. Talking about spirituality, you know, I had like a very productive, draining day. So me coming up here, I feel like it fulfills me. So if it helps you, it's great. We're talking about spiritual stuff. Spirituality, community, spiritual community. I'm so surprised that YouTube doesn't have like a title that describes what the live is about. They definitely need to fix that. How can you recognize your own intuition, not mistaken it with your mind? Good question. Well, here's the thing, practice. So, with practice, the more you see proof of your intuition being right, the less doubt you have. And then with time, you'll realize, I will not doubt my intuition. So, experience in itself is also what people call maturing because you know better, right? So, it goes the same way with intuition. You'll notice yourself believing yourself or not doubting yourself as much. So practice, practice, practice. The worst thing that the mind can do to you is plant doubt in your intuition. Yes, I love talking spirituality, baby. I mean, that is the best thing about life, right? We are not here to talk about like boring, random, shallow things. I think we are ought to talk about the things that actually matter. Right? Right? I've been too reliant on tarot for a while, decided to trust myself for a while. Yes, that's the thing. When you become dependent on other things to tell you how to live your life, that is when you don't use your intuition. I get you. I get you. So, this is why a lot of tarot readers will not read for themselves, right? If you think about it, this is why they read for others and don't read for themselves, because it prevents them from trusting their intuition. And this is why I stopped pulling cards for myself as well. So I used to like, if I'm really, really, really confused about what to do, I will pull a card just to kind of confirm my intuition or to kind of like challenge it. But like, the more you trust your intuition, the less you will use tarot. Do you ever get readings from other readers? Like, do you mean like they read for me? I did like an birth chart reading, which I did for fun, and it was fun. Can't stand the 9 to 5, 100%, I agree. Same. Can I confuse you? What? What are you talking about? Yeah, I couldn't do 9 to 5. I tried, you guys. I tried. If you look at my CV, it has like all the jobs that you can think about. Meridan, don't worry. I block them as soon as I see them. Let me guess why. Because I'm vaping, right? Yeah, the YouTube live on Shorts, it got a lot of trolls, but that's okay. We're just ignoring them. They're nobodies. I feel like that's such a sad thing to have 100 jobs on your CV. Yeah, I get it. But you know, like I'm the type of person that cannot operate in a corporate lifestyle. I have to be my own boss. I have like heavy Capricorn as well in my chart. So, yeah, I have to be my own boss. Yeah, Maria. Thank you. Staying up for another 37 hours? No thanks. So, what's your thoughts on fate and destiny? Okay, so basically, fate and destiny, same thing, just different name, right? So here's what I think about it, and it's very logical from the way I see it. Okay, fate is basically the contract that you agreed to undertake before birth. So before you come to Earth, there was a reason, and that is your fate. So no matter if it doesn't matter if you don't remember, it doesn't matter if you know, like get off path because you don't remember why you're here, you will still go or be guided towards that path, that fate, that destiny, because it's the contract that you signed before you came to Earth and agreed upon. I'm still having dark dreams, being attacked. Rita, I suggest salt bath and saging your room before you sleep and putting the intention to clear the energy. That helps. I'm very off path currently. Why do you think that? Yes, you know, like a lot of people are psychics. Well, I say a lot. Every person is. You know, they just have to get in touch with that. I love picking people's brains. Like, I love to know what other people think about and, you know, like see. I love that. I'm like crazy emotional at some point. I realize it is for a reason. No, I think maybe that my soul's language, like my higher self guiding me through these. Hmm. If you are the emotional type, patience is one of the lessons that you should learn. Now, you don't like every person comes with weaknesses, right? Your weaknesses are where your tasks are. Do you know what I mean? So, whatever you are weak at, this is where you have to study, learn, experience, master. So, whatever that is, a weakness is actually where your homework is. So, this is where you have to kind of don't take it too personal and see it as a sign so that you can better yourself. So, don't take it personal, don't judge yourself. Just take it as an opportunity to learn, be better. Are you a people watcher, an observer? Oh my God, yes. Yes. Not in a creepy way. Like, I will observe. Even when you think I'm not observing, I am observing. I don't have to look at you to observe. Like, I will sit there and just like feel your energy. What made you realize your psychic gifts? Good question. I just always thought they're there, you know, like I always had that connection, and I am that weirdo. Like, maybe I look normal, but I'm not. I was always that weirdo, you know? How's your energy today? I'm good, just tired. Like you can see my eyes like almost closing because I had a long day. But it's a good day. It's good. It's good. No complaining. What's my stand on twin flame relationships? You know, twin flame relationships are not for the weak. And it's hard. And it's a pain in the ass. Okay, let me tell you. It's not something you want to wish upon yourself. So, like, a lot of people want that twin flame, but it's not that great. It is better to have soulmates than a twin flame. That is my opinion on that. It is better to have a soulmate than a twin flame. Oh my god. A twin flame is full of lessons. It's just lessons. Lessons, lessons, lessons. And it's good when it's good, and it's bad when it's bad. Also, let me tell you something about twin flames. Now, here's the thing. Here's the hard part about twin flame. It will teach you what unconditional love is. So if you find it hard to love someone from a distance, you will really struggle because you will feel unfulfilled, and it's like your life is stuck. So a twin flame will teach you that unconditional love is possible but also fulfilling. So it's kind of like goes against the norms, you know? Yeah, definitely choose the soulmate. If you want a long term, like a soulmate, it's not like it's easy, you know, you will still be fulfilled with a soulmate. You will still, but it's a soulmate is like it's the type of people that you just get along with. Like you spend great time together, and it's not challenging, not triggering. A twin flame will trigger the shit out of you. And this is why a lot of people confuse twin flames with comics. Why are INTJs kind of spiritual? You know, I don't know. I don't know. I am the type of spiritual that is logical. You know, I believe spirituality will become science one day, but it's because INTJs are visionaries, so they see ahead what's going to happen. It's almost like a prediction of the future, you know? So I think spirituality one day will be science. You know, it won't be like this, ooh, it will be science one day. Their presence must be as sweet as your solitude. Oh, so beautiful. That's a beautiful way to express it. Can you make someone think of you by thinking about them? 100%. Yeah, you can. You can definitely project and communicate telepathically. I just had a heated discussion. My sane mind speaks, what says speak tomorrow. My emotional mind wants to speak now. What would you do? How do you mean speak tomorrow? Oh, like, okay, so meet your mind and your emotions in the middle. Find the middle ground, okay? Ask your mind, why speak tomorrow? Ask your emotions, why speak now? What is the rush? Find the middle ground, and you will find yourself responding instead of reacting. Yeah. Don't want to, don't worry, Roland. I block them as I see them. So like I'm not bothered. It's okay. The live shorts has a lot of kids. They're testing my limits. No, they don't exist. They're AI. They're bots. You are so good. I almost defy you. Okay. You know, I used to respond to trolls. I'm not even doing that because that means that I have to lower myself to meet them. Ooh, we just had a message. Who is calling me? Who is calling me? You don't have my phone number? Yeah, you know what? Like, I had like a lecture, and in regards to the trolls, okay, I'll tell you this. I had a lecture from my spirit guides about the trolls, and they're like, look, you have to stop because it's costing you your energy. And I'm like, you know what? You're right. Okay, I get it. I get it. I'm not going to do that anymore. This is blueberry and grape. It's so good. It smells so good as well. 123. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm having an urge to try different religion costumes lately and occult learning. Shall I go that way? Yes. Kapil. Yes. This is what I did. Before I came to spirituality, I jumped from one religion to the next. And it taught me so much about the human psyche because it taught me that when people say one is all is one, that we are all connected. So it taught me that people, they all speak the same language but express differently. You know what I mean? So that is what religions are. Spirituality is basically admitting that all religions speak the same language. It's very true, Nibola. Hera, yes. Yes, indeed, I was. That I used all my credit. I used all my credit with Karma. Karma's like, don't you fucking dare do that again. I'm like, okay, okay, I won't do it again. Hmm. Definitely blueberry and grape. It's just such a good combo. Saggy corn, as in Saggy Capricorn? Yeah, I mean, you are bossy, aren't ya? You are bossy. My way or the highway. Right? The cusp, I think, is an interesting mix because it allows you. Now, here's the thing: the more signs you have, the more challenges, but the more development. Okay, so you are kind of like mutating, which is a good thing. You know, you should evolve and become better than the challenges that the sign presents you. Aquarius is not water. But I get you. Like you know, you like Aquarius for me is almost like the alchemist because you use water. You use the element of water. Ooh, we have a lot of Aquarians in the house. I love me some Aquarius, baby. Ooh. Extraterrestrials, we are extraterrestrials. We don't belong on Earth. We are almost like visitors on Earth ourselves. And yes, there are species other than humans on Earth and everywhere else in the galaxy. Five Cancer placement. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, the water signs for me are like almost by default, even when they're not conscious of it, psychics. Like they don't even have to try. Mint, focus on the things that bring you joy instead of the things that bring you down. Do not feed fear. And that will help you overcome and increase your aura protection. So nothing can touch you unless you allow it to touch you, whether consciously or subconsciously. Welcome back, me here now. I asked about dreams the other day. Sometimes I have what they call lucid dream just because, just before waking up. Yeah, that's normal. I know nothing more about that topic. Yeah, it's normal. What are you asking exactly? During the age of Aquarius, what is the one thing that masses should be most cautious about? Technology, the use of technology. So know how to use technology to benefit you, because everything has got the other side of the coin. If you use it in a way where it destroys your development and it destroys your evolvement, then it goes against the benefit, right? So use it to your benefit. Don't let it consume you. You consume it deliberately or consciously. Oh, I hate sleep paralysis. You know, the thing I do with sleep paralysis is I do not open my eyes. Like, I keep them closed because I do not want to be feeling helpless and seeing things, right? Especially if scary things, right? So I keep them closed and I tell myself, you know, it's gonna take a minute or two, just breathe, relax, you know, you're going to come out of it. And until I can move, I'll open my eyes. um, Nibola wants, okay, so what you want me to think of a number one between 1 and 10. Keep it in your mind until I guess it. Okay, wait. I'm gonna play your game. Okay. Guess, baby, guess. Is it true that if someone is stuck in your head, that means you're stuck in their head too? Yes, or the universe is showing you that that person you have unfinished business with, meaning that they are supposed to be in your life until something is done, whether it's an assignment or a contract that you will meet again, that you will have something to do with them in the future. I mean, is it normal to have it so frequently in dreams? Yes, lucid dreaming is very normal. Everyone goes in lucid dreams, but most of people forget that they were lucid. Trying to kill me or attack me, this is fear. I got hit and it hurts. Is this kind of spiritual warfare going on? Okay, this is fear. Okay, so what your mind will do will project the things that you are overwhelmed with on a subconscious level. So it will put it in dreams, so it filters out the fear. Don't try to overthink it. Let it, like when you have scary dreams, it is your mind trying to kind of like put these thoughts out of your system so that you feel better. So don't try to reinforce the dreams by scaring yourself when you are awake. Nibola, close. Close. But it wasn't. No, no. All other people that said the numbers, no, sorry, it's not. Try again, try again. Wait, look into my eye. Okay. Let's try to make it different because I close my eyes. Look into my eye, and this is actually not just psychic. This is also what like mind tricksters do because they believe that you can read mind, but you have to practice it. So, I'll think of the number and look into the screen, look into my eye, okay? All right. All right. Hope that helps. It's between 1 and 10 for those that are saying other numbers, double digits. No, you guys. You guys said every number but the number. Good effort. Keep practicing though. It's good. It's good. Sometimes I look at like sometimes there are like intuition tests. on social media. I love those. I always stick around for those. Kapil, you got it. You have a question mark next to it, like 6. Yeah, it's 6. It's 6. It's 6, you guys. 6. Yeah. Paula, you can have an army of spirits watching you. So yes, it is possible to have 30. It is possible to have any number. What happens when I pee my pants in my sleep? That is fear mixed with trauma. There is something that really scares you. Yes, always trust your intuition. Your intuition is literally the first thing that you think about. Whenever you have second thoughts, this is the mind trying to tell you, no, it's not right. No, your intuition is not right. The first thing that you usually think about is basically your intuition kicking in. The intuition is not something you think about. The intuition is there. You know, when you start thinking, that is not no longer your intuition. Why I always want to find a bathroom in my dreams? I'll tell you why. Because you want to pee, but your brain is like, oh, I need to find a bathroom. So you just need to wake up and go to the toilet. I know the feeling because I had those dreams at least a couple of times, especially when I drink a lot of water before sleep. Yeah, I know, Rita. It's the new shorts live. So if I have like my if I have like my phone horizontal, it will be less trolls. But anyways, I'm blocking them as I see them. Don't worry. What is the best thing to do when you don't know what to do? You do nothing. When you don't know, truly don't know what to do nothing. And soon you will find the answer that you need that will be like, aha, that's what I'm supposed to do. So do nothing. So sometimes I will have those moments where I'm like, okay, so I don't know what to do. And instant intuition kick, do nothing. And then I'll do nothing. And then the message will be so clear. A sign, a person. The universe will send you a person saying or talking about the thing that you need to hear. Or someone will just say something, or you hear something by coincidence, right? A stranger passing by saying something that, oh, okay, I got the answer now. You know? So do nothing until you know. Not when you're procrastinating a decision, when you actually don't know what you're supposed to do. Yeah, give it a try. If you're attracted to tarot card reading, give it a try. What if I feel like something is watching me when I'm in a dark room? Let me tell you, they are always watching you, but in a dark room, your other senses get heightened. So when you close your eyes, everything else, your hearing especially, gets heightened. So you can feel the presence, you can hear the presence. It's almost like this is why, like, people that are blind, they are so sensitive to hearing, feeling, because your senses become heightened. Okay, so in a dark room, you feel the presence because you can't see. And you can't see spirits with your eyes, right? I mean, most people, right? So in a dark room, it's more likely that you feel presence than in a light room. And let me tell you, I always like to keep lights on, even when I'm sleeping. Like I like to have like a lamp, or like, you know, the thing that just projects like light on the roof or on your ceiling, because I don't like to stay in the dark. It's because, like, for me personally, it's already intense with my eyes open, with light open or light on. So in the dark, it becomes too much. I don't hate the dark, but I prefer not to be in the dark. Now, here's the thing. If I am like in an open, dark landscape, like the sky is just dark, it's fine. But in a room, I don't like to be in a dark room. Yeah. Why I always face scary heights? Are you afraid of heights? Turbulent and assertive. Turbulent is like, it's in the name, right? Like, it's in the name. You're turbulent, you kind of like indecisive, INTJ. Assertive is like, yeah, I know what to do, I'm gonna do it. I'm an assertive INTJ, like, yeah, I know what to do. And I think it's with my you know, like, I'm a very strong, clear cognizant. Okay, so I always have the knowing. Yeah, I know what to do. What does it mean when you have heavy, weird dreams and all of a sudden it stops? That can have a lot of meanings, but the one I can think about right now is that your brain just processed all the things that was overwhelming it, and then it's gone now. Okay, but it can have spiritual meaning, it can have logical meaning, psychological meaning. If someone is a sidekick, or you mean psychic? uh, I love owls. I love owls. My favorite bird when I was young is owls. You know, when people are scared of owls, when I hear them at night when I was a child, oh my God, like I feel like I'm safe. I don't know. It's weird, right? Have you ever had bad experience with darkness in a room? Yes. Not bad experience. It's just, when you feel something but you cannot see it. Like that. I don't like that. So the one thing I remember right now is like I was in a dark room and I felt a touch, like a touch on my arm. And I'm like, I opened my eyes. And obviously, when you open your eyes in the dark, you can't see. So I don't like that feeling. You know, it's like you're trying to see, but you can't see, as if you're blind. It's like, oh, no, no, no. I'm turning on the light. Thank you. Getting shot in dreams. Yeah, that could be fear. How do you manage energy with so much content on social media? How do you mean? Yes, I personally think owls are spiritual beings or spiritual messengers, like crows, right? But I mean, is there something that, that has evidence, I guess, or is there like a manual script to it? I don't really know, but personally, my experience with owls, I feel safe when I hear owls, especially when I was a child. Like I heard a lot of owls where I lived, so I felt very safe. So maybe it can be like a like a sign of protection, or that spirits are around you. Why do blue beings visit certain types of people? What type of blue beings do you mean? I personally never seen a blue being. Personally, never seen a blue being. So I don't know. I had Well, a friend told me once that she gets visions of me surrounded by owls, but she didn't know what it meant. Yeah, it could be protection. Like, personally, I think owls are very wise creatures. I don't know how to explain it. It's just how I feel about them. I could be wrong on that, but that is my own interpretation of owls. I mean, some people I know that get freaked out with owls, like they see it as bad omen. But I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, yes, 100%. Vivian. So, alcohol lowers your frequency. And if you are spiritual, it means that you are already on a high vibration. And if you drink alcohol, it brings you down, it lowers your frequency. So, yes. Yeah, crows, I feel like crows are like also spiritual protectors or messengers. Ooh, owl. In India, we have owl related to the goddess of wealth, Lakshmi. Ooh, interesting. I didn't know that. I chose to do tarot because I can do it easily. No effort. I find it very easy to do. Did I just zoom myself? What about turkeys? I see this turkey every day on the way to work, and most days he's causing traffic jams. I had never encountered a turkey, so I cannot tell you. I don't know. I don't know that one. I don't know, honestly. I will have to meet a turkey first, and I'll let you know. Yeah, I love art. I mean, you can see this is actually like a vision in astral projection that kind of came when I was half asleep. And this is basically another me, if that makes sense. It's a past life. And someone said it's an avatar. Maybe, I mean, who knows, right? Maybe I was a blue being. I was trying to know a Gemini who I felt didn't appreciate my value. I had a dream someone younger kissed me innocently. What does that mean? What? Gemini and the dream? Is that like relatable? Or is that like relevant to each other? Reality is real to you. Reality is real to you. Whatever that you say is real becomes real. Okay. So whatever, like I have said this like previously, okay? Whatever you are seeing right now, whatever you are perceiving to be this or that, is actually happening within you. It's not happening outside of you. Energy exists without you, yes, but your understanding of it is personal. Okay, so make of that whatever you wish. I think he's just a bad turkey. Like he just does whatever he wants. Why not? Everyone should do whatever they want. Is it true that if the cord snaps during astral projection, you can die in real life? No, that's not how it works. No. I mean, depends. I mean, what are you doing? I mean, what kind of astral projection are you doing? Because the normal level of astral projection is totally safe. You know the things that you see in movies where you are astral projection and then you get lost out of your body? It doesn't work like that. I mean, if you want to think about it, it's like, well, I'm going to use that example. I don't know if it's like the best example to mention, but when you make a phone call, the call goes out of the phone to make the call, right? To reach the network so that your call reaches the other person. Astral projection is also the same. So it's not like that your soul totally leaves your body. It is partial of your consciousness that goes higher dimensions. So you're still there. It's not like everything goes out and then you're just an empty vessel. It doesn't, you know what I mean? So yeah. I know there's a lot of misconceptions and misinformation when it comes to astral projection in movies. I've seen, like, I find it interesting, but it's not realistic. Some of you are funny, actually. When when are INTJs taking over the world, according to astrology? I'm not an astrologer, but I'm an INTJ, so let me tell you, it's going to happen soon. Oh. You and that turkey, maybe you have like karmic ties to your past life. Maybe this is why the turkey is getting on your nerve. You know, wherever there is a pattern, there is a reason. I heard you have to be very careful about projection. Here's the thing, if you are not ready for astral projection, please do not do it. Meaning that it can traumatize you. It can. It can make you not know what's true and what's not. It can make you so detached from your human experience, and that has a negative effect. So, I mean, it's like anything. Whatever that causes you the negative effect isn't beneficial anymore. So, even if it's something good, it stops being beneficial to you. So, know what you're capable of doing and know if you can handle it. A witch mentioned that she tried to astral project and a demon tried to snap her cord when she was traveling. Then she woke up. Well, she woke up, right? Unless the demon got to her and took her body. Nah, I don't think that could be like, okay, I've got like few points about that story. First of all, she's a witch. Witches, witchcraft are low vibration. Sorry to say this, and a lot of people will go against that. I actually don't care, okay? Let's just say it's my opinion. Witchcraft, witches are low vibration, meaning they don't have good protection. Okay? They don't have good protection. So if she does astral projection and then a demon tried to cut the cord, well, you shouldn't be doing astral projection if you can't handle the tension. You know what I mean? And second of all, it didn't happen. Why did she wake up? Because it cannot happen. There is fear attached to that as well, okay? I would like to astral project, but I have reservations about what beings I might encounter. Yeah, it can be scary, let me tell you. It can be scary. It can be scary. Dark spirits, of course. Dark spirits are like, you know, they exist as much as light beings. Of course, they're all around you. But here's the misunderstanding that we have about dark spirits. They are not as invasive as they are portrayed to be. Especially if you have good or good enough protection that you have yourself. So if you are a strong spirit, or if you have a, I want to say strong, like if you are the type that is empowered, that knows your power, dark spirits will not do anything but watch. They can just watch. They cannot do anything else. Night terrors are attached to traumas. I had a dream I was eating fish. Did it taste good? When can you know you have had a past life with someone? Familiar, I can't say the word. If you feel familiar with them. If there is like an unexplained kind of energy between the two of you, whether it's good or bad. So it's not just good. Okay. So whenever you feel like you have a connection with someone, you can't explain it. It's there. There is a pull, whether it's good or bad. You had a connection with this person in a past life. Wait, you guys, I'm gonna bring a snack. Just hold on, yeah? I totally forgot that I left like a cheesecake mix outside. Who wants to be a mod? Anyone here that wants to be a mod? Rita, do you want to be a mod? I'm not sure if you're still here, Rita. Just block them as they come. The trolls, I mean. because my hand is tired from blocking people. Regulars, who's here that wants to be a mod? You can be a mod. Familiar faces. All right, Rita, you're on. I appreciate it. Don't worry, if you're not trolling, you're okay. We're chatting. This is actually really good. It's an Oreo cheesecake. It's so good. Look, my cat is here. She wants some. You want some? Wait. Here. Wait, let me... Do you want to guys see her? Come here. Get some here. She's so cute. You like it? It's good, right? It's good. You want some more? Wait, let me use another finger because I don't want your saliva on me. Here, that's all you get, okay? It's a lot of sugar, huh? You're gonna be running all night. You missed the spot. Good girl. She approves. You know, whenever my cat doesn't eat like certain meats, I will not eat it too. You want some more? Do you want some more? Do you want some more? Talk to me. You know we talk, right? Okay, here. Come here. I'm gonna give you some. She's like, bitch, you just messing with me? That's a lot of sugar, baby. Okay, that's it, right? Yeah, good girl. Yeah, she knows what she likes and doesn't like. Like, sometimes she will not eat, you know, like what I'm eating. Where are the spiritual questions gone? If I missed your spiritual question, just put it up again. I'll try to see it and answer it. Reem. Miss, what? Recently good, less dramatic. Recently good that my period isn't near. Yeah, I get really dramatic on my period or near my period. I know, I'm trying to block them and Rita is blocking. I can see you. We'll help each other out. Roland, do you want to be a mod? I'll put you as mod if you like. All right, got another mod on the table. Let's go. Team INTJ Tarot. I'll be doing it as well. I won't, just let you guys do it. For the new faces, I appreciate you if you want to be a mod, but it's like regulars. So if I see you a lot in the live chat, I will make you a mod. Oh my god, you know what? This is so good. I'm definitely buying this again. Okay, wait. What does it have to say when you just got into a relationship which feels really great, but the person is still busy a lot with their phone and you can't really see what they are doing? Yeah, Vivian, I wouldn't waste my time with a person like that. If a person is not giving you attention while you're with them, they don't seem to be interested enough. But a lot of people busy with their phones like a zombie. I don't like that. So I don't know about you, but it doesn't seem like that person is interested in you enough. Or lost interest, maybe? I don't know, because people change relationships like they change their socks. Right? Oh my god, that was good. Trust your instinct and don't sweat it. Phones are rude if you're spending time with someone. 100%. Agree. My girlfriend cheated on me and she's saying it's my fault because I did not get her the new iPhone. Oh man, nah. Nah, that's no reason to cheat. There is actually no reason to cheat. Be an adult and talk about it. If you're not happy, just communicate. INTJs being mistaken, are they the so-called empaths? or carriers of universalized codes of intelligence. Who knows, right? We have a lot of INTJs on this channel, and I'm glad because, you know, that it's a rare personality type. But personally, in my life, I have never met an INTJ. So I hope so. I mean, I am one. And I definitely think ahead. I definitely think about the future a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. Maybe too much. But I kind of enjoy the kind of the challenge, and I see like opportunities in challenges. So whatever that confuses me, I like to research it, look into it. Can tarot readers read themselves? Yeah. If they are good at what they do, they don't need tarot to read themselves. Do you know what I mean? Do we have to find our life purpose, or does it find us? The best way to find your purpose is to learn. So it's kind of like the same thing, you know? So it's a cause and effect. So you don't really have to find it as if like you lost it. It's already within you. You just have to develop enough for it to find you in that sense. Do you know what I mean? So it's not out there, it's in here. Isn't it weird being human? Maybe. Maybe. I would say not weird, but interesting. It's an interesting journey, that's for sure. That's all right, Roland. How do you know if what? How do you know someone is your twin flame? You just know. If you're not sure, then they're not your twin flame. It's weird, I know, but it's one of those things that you just know. You don't need to question it. You don't need to look for answers. You just know it. And it's like, here's the thing. I say this a lot, but this is for the newcomers. If you think or don't know, or you're not sure, they're not your twin flame. And a lot of people don't know that they don't have a twin flame, and that's not a bad thing. Dang, you are fast, Jay. Oh, baby, I'm helping you out, huh? That's what we need to do. Teamwork makes the dream work. If I have any spiritual questions, I don't ask people, I ask my spirit guides. I look for the answers in the universe because everything is available. But I find with people, they find it hard to know things. For me, it's easy. For me, it's easy. But then how could I make sure that he uses his phone? Well, if you try to change a person, then you're wasting your time. We have a lot in common and really found my life partner. Okay, so Vivian, here's the thing. You can communicate and say, hey, I think, using your phone when you're with me or whatever kind of like makes me feel that, you're not paying attention to me or that you don't enjoy my company. And if that behavior continues despite you voicing it, despite you communicating, or if they become defensive when you are not really you're not picking a fight, you're just, you're not raising your voice, you're being you're just voicing the communication, and you get bad reaction or no reaction, then you have your answer. Okay. Do you believe spirits are constantly monitoring human beings for whatever reason? Yes. Yes. You are never, never, never alone. And sometimes that can be overwhelming. When people are alone, they're different. Just have this thought in your head. Even when you're alone, you're not alone. Yeah, yeah. It can also help you be more authentic around people. So when you know that you're never alone, you become more authentic. When you are alone, you don't change because you know you're being watched by spirits. So you become more authentic around people. They see you when you're pooping. Yeah, and they don't care. The things that humans care about, spirits don't care about. I had someone say once, oh, I felt my grandma watching me, but I was touching myself. And I'm like, dude, yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's not only just spirits, it's also passed on loved ones. So you kind of have to be considerate, especially if you have spirit guides that that are relatives. Yeah, they are watching you do everything else, and they're like, "Oh my God!" So can two souls sign a contract to come clear out past trauma? I feel like karmic soulmates are in the category the karmic soulmates are like the twin flame phenomenon. Here's the thing, and I say this a lot on this channel. There is a thin, fine line between karmics and twin flames. Karmics are not supposed to stick with you once the contract has been learnt, once the contract is null, once the contract has been fulfilled. A twin flame, however, almost is like a renewed contract because they're not supposed to ever leave you. So you continuously grow with a twin flame, but with a karmic, once the lesson is learned, the person is like, bye-bye. So that is the difference between soulmates, not soulmates, twin flames and karmics. Do you believe blood human sacrifices are common in Hollywood? Possibly, yes. I wouldn't be surprised if it was common. Aren't blood human sacrifices common everywhere? More, like some places more than some. But yeah, I guess. Have you ever had a loved one murdered? Well, not murdered with intention. Manslaughter, yes. My mother. I'm sorry about your grandpa getting robbed and shot. That's very sad. So then a karmic soulmate, one word, is a twin flame? No. A karmic is a karmic. A twin flame is your twin. It's in the word, your twin. The twin of your soul. The twin of the flame. Right? So they're not going anywhere. But they will test you. It's like they will test you, trigger you to become your better version, which is also your karmic soulmate. Right? Because your karmic will teach you lessons that you didn't learn in your past lives. Or in this life, you can create karmic situations while you are here living. So it can happen here, it can happen in a past life, depending on how you live your life, I guess. Ooh, made myself a latte. Ready to squish more trouble. Yeah. Do you know anyone who had what? Who had a Pluto moon opposition? Interesting. I'm not quite sure. I have a very rare condition in my house. My spirit guide butterflies come constantly to my room And my 2 cats eat them, unfortunately. If your cat eats your butterflies, I would question that, because cats are protectors. When you have a pet, especially, I mean, you can see that pets, especially dogs, they're very expressive in protecting you, right? Cats are spiritual protectors. So if your cat is eating those butterflies, you might be mistaken with your spirit guides. They could be other spirits that you could be perceiving as spirit guides. That's what I would think. If my cat eats like insects or spiders or butterflies are not something that like spiders or other insects. So I would question that. Let me tell you something. When people say opposites attract, karma. Karma. Whenever you see opposites, it's karma. Karmic. Mm. Yeah, Reem. Cats go back to ancient times. Like it's like they don't even consider them pets. They consider them companions, spiritual companions. Do you think you're clairvoyant or clairaudient? I have all of them. Clairvoyant, clairaudient, sentient, claircognizant. I have all of them. Like I switch between them. I'm not like a specific one. Ooh, I need to rest my hand from blocking people. Stretch, stretch. Ooh. Jet, you have a spiritual question? Go ahead, baby, go ahead. Exotic animals. Like what? I see birds and animals all the time. Spirit animal is basically an animal you relate to in a spiritual sense. So the animalistic side of an animal that you relate to. So for me personally, it's like a lot of animals, but specifically the American eagle and cheetah. I think it's called cheetah. Or is it the panther? It's like a black cat, but it's a big cat. It's I think it's panther, right? Sometimes when I can't sleep, I wonder if it's because someone I choked on that. Someone it's because thinking about me, but I heard that might be a myth. No, it's not a myth. It's not. So if you find yourself thinking about someone specifically when you are trying to rest, it means that this person is thinking about you. So it's not a myth. Also, there is a saying that if you cannot sleep the night, it means that someone is dreaming about you. But I don't know about that one, but that's what people say, right? LA, what's up? Yesterday? You mean 2 days ago? It was on the 24th. But yeah, it was still technically full moon energy, yes. It's beautiful. Yesterday was really clear as well. Spirit animals are not good or bad. My spirit animal is a dragon. Oh my god, yes. I love dragons. Nearly March already. I know, right? Repeating my question, can numerology determine soul ties? Numerology is like messages. So, for example, when I'm talking right now, I'm using language. Numbers are also language. So pay attention to what the numbers are telling you. And a lot of people think it's like, you have to Google the numbers, what they mean. Yes, that can help you, but you have to understand what that specific message is to you. It's tailored to you. It's the time of the message. It's the thought of the message. It's the thought of the number in that exact moment that it's trying to say something to you. So trust your intuition when you have numbers repeating or synchronicities with numbers. Do you think certain fiction characters may actually be real, such as vampires? Yes. If you were wondering if vampires, when you say vampires, the way vampires are portrayed, it's not a realistic way to explain a vampire, but vampires exist, meaning there are people that feed or drink blood. So it's not like the movies, but yeah, they exist. It's actually a satanic ritual. So if you think about it, they're vampires. My necklace is the flower of life. My favorite number is 1111. Yeah, it's a good number. 1 is number of beginnings. You know when I see 1111, for me, I see it as purity. So a lot of people associate 11 with angels, which kind of makes sense because, purity, angels, pure, right? So 1111 is a sign of purity. Yeah, the flower of life is the code to life, right? The cycles of life. 53, 853, 533. Oh, okay, so I'm going to tell you my interpretation of that, okay? It's not like Google. When I see 5-3, it means your spirit guides want you to change something. So it's like your spirit guides are trying to nudge you to change something in your life that will be beneficial to you. Oh. 666 is actually not a demonic number like a lot of people think. 666 is, number 6 is basically community. So when you triple the 6, it's actually wealth, but it's different type of wealth, meaning that you will have good community, good connections that can benefit you. So it's not like, the devil. In numerology, 666 is not the devil like people think. Yeah, exactly. Numbers can be used for good and bad. There are people that use numbers to kind of boost their manifestation, but there are also people that use numbers to make spells or do spells. If you ask me 669, I think that's more about your connection with your higher dimensions. That's what I would think of 669. Oh my god. Some of the comments are actually funny. Numbers to me are mostly confusing, but then I get my head around it. Yeah, I get it. I get it. You can't, like, everything that you don't understand is like confusing and annoying. But the more you try to observe and understand, it becomes more obvious. You see the patterns, right? So it helps. So don't rush it. Don't try to force it. You will understand when the time is right. The devil is a romanticized idea that people created to blame. The devil is in you and in every person. You have to control it, you have to know it, you have to understand it, and it will soon not be in charge. So in order to solve a problem, you have to know the problem. You can't put it in a cage and say it's a monster, you know? So the devil is a romanticized thing that is with horns, and you see it a lot in movies. But if you want to become a better person, you have to understand your dark as much as you want to understand your light. Wait, I have to charge my laptop. Do you have tips for like going where? Going to a haunted house? Never mess with spirits. They will traumatize you. How are we supposed to interact with our dog? Get to know it. Listen to it. You know when you have like someone that is really frustrated and you ignore it, they get more frustrated, more frustrated. With the dark, kind of like an angry person. If an angry person talks to you and then you're like, okay, so I can hear you. Okay, so just don't try to try not to ignore your dark side, because the more you ignore it, the more frustrating it becomes, the more alienated it becomes to you, and it starts to create a problem. So familiarize yourself with your dark so that you become truly in control. The moment you do that, it's no longer angry or wants to be in power for attention. You already gave it attention, you already listened to it, and you're like, okay, but I'm going to make the final decision, which is operating in your light. So I always say, know your dark and your light, but choose to operate in your light. Do not deny the existence of the dark, because that means you deny yourself. But choose to operate from the light, meaning that you are a better person or a good person, that you know better, so you will do better. Yeah, acknowledge your dark side. It exists, don't ignore it, but operate from your light. I kind of believe knowing too much can mess you up. See, this is why I never push people to know more than they want. This is why I always say never push someone to change, to know more than they want. They will know and change when the time is right. So whenever you feel ready, you will be comfortable in expanding your knowledge and knowing more. If I try to lay everything on you, you'll like, no, it's too much, right? What happens when you try to, I don't know, learn the whole course in one day? It's just impossible, right? You take it day by day. Hi, you want to come? Come here. Say hi. Obstruction. Hi. Yeah, I know you had a lot. Looks like you stole my cat. They're real twins. You know what's funny? Before I got this cat, I had also an identical twin cat like her that was a him that he got out and never came back because he got lost, which is still a mystery to me. Like, how does a cat get lost? Until it, until I realized maybe someone took him. So, yeah, she is identical to the cat that I lost. Looks exactly like him. Gato, yes. He didn't get lost. He followed another female. Maybe. Do you believe it is possible for someone to be a rat on the inside? If you mean that in their past life they were a rat, it is possible. A lot of people reincarnate into the human form after being an animal. So yes, it is possible in that sense. But if you think a rat is in the sense where they're not a good person, well, that's another thing, right? I have a Russian blue boy girl tabby cat. Oh, so cute. So is that like a dog and a cat? Or both cats? I don't know the cat breeds too well. Like I have like a weird thing with tuxedo cats and black cats. That's all I know. I had an orange ginger cat before, but that's all I know. My cat's name is Oreo, so cute. Oh, that's her in your profile. You know, it's so weird, Kiki. When I looked at your profile, I thought it was hair and a face, but it's actually a cat. I thought it was like an anime face. They're so cute. Sex is definitely spiritual. It's a spiritual ritual. It's a ritual for many witches, and like there is something that is called sex. What? Sex spell or sex ritual. So yes, 100%. It can be a ritual. It's not can be. It is spiritual. But it depends on how you see it, I guess. Yes, a twin flame will bring the worst in you. Will bring out the worst in you for the purpose, to overcome it. So yes, you've got that right. The difference, like I've explained that earlier. I don't know if it was you or someone else, but a karmic is for a short-term contract. Twin flame is for the rest of your life and every lifetime that there comes after. Semen hold power. Yeah, don't forget the feminine energy as well. Women are the gateway to spirit. They are the soul bringers. They bring the souls onto the earth. So yeah. Where does right and wrong come from? Where can I find the absolute standard for what is right and wrong? Or is it all just opinion? And abuse isn't truly and objectively wrong. Well, here's the thing. Think of karma. There is, if you think about the standards of the right and wrong in society changes, but the universal laws do not change. And if you want to live life harmoniously, debt-free from karma, deal with the universal laws. Look into the universal laws, and you will find it easier to navigate to what right is and wrong is. Because you live in the universe. You don't just live in the country that you are in, and what is considered right or wrong, depending on the culture and tradition. So if you go beyond the culture and tradition, you will understand that most of the things that people agree upon is based on karmic consequences. Look into that and you will find it more wholesome, I want to say, because there are traditions that are just dumb, right? But if you look into the karmic cycles or karmic give and take, then you'll find it easier to navigate what is right or wrong. Yes, I can see sometimes spirits. Sometimes. I'm not a medium, so I don't use my body to allow spirits in my body, you know? Your sexual preference has nothing to do with your spiritual journey. That's all I'm going to say about the whole argument that, confuses people. It doesn't matter what you prefer sexually. Your spiritual journey has nothing to do with with what you prefer. Okay? What do spirits look like? Spirits don't actually look like anything. They are more of a color, but if you're like thinking about a shape, that is like either like passed on loved ones or different entities, as in like different species. Because not all spirits are. How do I explain it? So there are species. There are species that can be spirits, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? So they don't have to have a body, or that they can mutate into different shapes, like shapeshifters. Do you see what I mean? So there are species, and people think it's spirit. So I've seen a cat, like I've seen like a spirit change into a cat, but that is not actually a spirit. It's a species. It's like a different species that are on Earth, and they have lived on Earth longer than humans. I saw a dark entity. Mm. Can you see if anyone see what? Can you see if anyone comes through to talk to people like ancestors? What do you mean? Can you see if anyone comes through to talk to people like ancestors? Can you rephrase your question? Yeah, I guess skinwalker is classed as like a species that has been on Earth for a while, right? I don't know. There's so many names. There's so many species, you guys, on Earth that avoid humans, but they're still there. Many of them live on the other side of the Earth, which is deep in the what do you call it? I guess caves. It's not caves. Caves is too shallow. Deep in the ground, like it's the other side of the earth. I don't know how to explain it, but it's the other side of the earth. It's almost like the upside down, which kind of explains the as above, so below. Jet, I can still see you. Maybe I've missed your comments. Doesn't mean that yours are deleted. Yeah, they stay away from humans because they know humans could be afraid or attack them or follow them, you know, because people are interested in those things. But there are so many species that are actually afraid of humans because we are heavily populated on Earth, right? So they avoid us. Are you permanently cursed if you open a tomb or play with a Ouija board? Well, I wouldn't say permanently cursed, but you will definitely open a portal that you don't want to open. You know? Rita, how are you doing, baby? Are you okay? Does your thumb hurt? Oh, good. Okay. Just checking. I might do readings tomorrow. Sheba, I know. I know. Literally every person, even in real life, in person, I get asked that all the time. And I still ignore it, by the way. Like, it doesn't matter if it's digital or in real life, I will still not answer it. Because I'm actually sick and tired of answering that question. Shiba is trying to uncode me. You're right. I do have Middle Eastern in my blood. You're half right. You're half right. Well, you guys. I'm gonna have to go because I have 5% on my phone. Rita, special thanks to you. I know Roland is probably not here. Rita, I appreciate you helping with the modding. You guys, we had a lot of fun talking about spiritual stuff. We will do this often, so if I didn't answer your question, ask it next time. Okay? I will see you all very soon. Take care wherever you are.